This is for all you Warbringers out there. We start with the Svalin Shield, and yes, I know, but just give me 1 second. We start with the Svalin Shield, which has a base 26% block chance, and also has a little bit of armor, minus maximum block chance, which seems like a bad thing. I'll explain that in 1 second, but the most important modifier and why this shield is so valuable to other players, block chance is lucky. Now, how this modifier works is that it simply re-rolls your chance to block if it doesn't hit. For example, currently I am at 52% block chance. So what's going to happen with the Svalin, open up the calculator here, is we can also phrase 52% chance to block as 48% chance to not block, correct? So with the Svalin, you have a 48% chance to not block. So if you hit that 48%, which is 0.48, you simply have to roll it again. And how do you calculate those odds? You simply multiply it by itself. So 0.48 times 0.48. This is the new chance to not block. We have to do 1 minus 0.23. 1 minus 0.23. We have effectively a 77% chance to block with a Svalin. That is exactly how it works. So if you don't block, it simply rolls it again in hopes that you block. This gets much better the higher your block chance, which is, of course, why the shield has -2 maximum block chance. Normally, the max is 75%. So with a literal minimum roll here, if we hold the Alt key, you can see it rolls from 20 to 10%. I got the worst Svalin possible here in terms of block chance. It doesn't matter. We still have effectively a 77% block chance, which is absolutely absurd, obviously. But wait. There's more. We're playing the Warbringer. What does the Warbringer do? Let's look at the first node. This is why we have such high block chance. Gain 40% base chance to block from equipped shield instead of the shield's value. Although this means instead of the shield having 26% block, it now has 40% for the purposes of all the other increases and reductions and less or more multipliers to your block. That is from Renly's training, the Warbringer node. But wait. There's more again, because the next node, which is why this is all so crazy, Turtle Charm, 35% less block chance, so that's pretty bad, obviously. Whatever your block chance is, you reduce it by 35%, the grand total, boom, it's off of there. But can block damage from all hits while shield is not raised. From all hits. If we go and we hover over the block keyword here, you can see that block completely prevents the damage of an incoming strike or projectile. What type of damage is not listed here? Well, 2 technically. The first one, damage over time, you just can't block that straight up, like a fire damage, burn on you, poison damage, whatever. You can't block that, period. That's never going to happen. But what else is missing? Can you think of it? I'll give you a hint. Starts with A, ends with OE. AOE damage, area of effect. The scariest damage in the vast majority of situations, area of effect, can be blocked with our good friend Turtle Charm here. Just in case you had any further doubts, you look at the Raise Shield skill, which comes just from equipping a shield. And what does it say specifically? Raise your shield to block all incoming blockable hits. Blockable keyword. Do you see that here? No. No, not at all. So with all of that combined, if we look at my tree, I have some block nodes here. We got 10, 5, 5, so 20% block there. We got 2 more points here for an extra 17%. We have, I think, 5% down here, 10% down here, 22% there. And then I also have 7% over here, 7% over here, and 4% over here for a grand total of 52% chance to block, but it's lucky. 77% chance to block all damage, except for damage over time. All damage. It's insane. Insane. So if you guys are playing the Warbringer and you're rocking Giant's Blood especially, you need to strongly consider using the Svalin because it is absurdly good. Think about it like this. All of those big fat dudes that explode on death that one-shot you, guess what? Block them. All of the little purple chaos balls that chase after you and the magma balls and the lightning strikes on the ground and the fire AoE bombs that explode with a massive... You block them. Every single area of effect ability in the game, you're blocking it. Now, the only exception, I think, is when you're fighting like a pinnacle boss and they have like a big red telegraphed ability. I believe those are still unblockable no matter what, even with the Turtle Charm Ascendancy node. I might be mistaken. I have not fought the absolute pinnacle boss just yet. And for all other bosses, I kind of one-shot them, so I don't really see the mechanics. Oops. So let me know in the comments if you guys have experienced blocking those hits or if my presumption is correct. So yeah, look out for the final update to my Armor Break Warbringer character here. And other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.